Hello and welcome to another Wally Spark Reviews.
It's a Wally with an E.
Is that Wally with an E?
Yeah.
All right. So what are we looking at here today?
We're looking at this bike that
Okay.
we're going to send back because it doesn't work properly.
And that's a Huffy Seastar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seastar Huffy.
How does it ride though in general?
It's really good for riding. It'll take at least a little bit to get used to riding a bike at least this tall. But
Well, for you anyway, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Because I forgot how to ride a bike.
I see you have your safety helmet on.
It also, on almost every bike, it has these rules, a sticker right here that says wear a helmet, check your brakes, do not ride at night, read owner's manual, which we don't need to pay attention to these. We want to check our brakes and wear a helmet because those are the most safest.
Gotcha. Did we do a little customization of this bike? Like the basket?
Yeah.
And then we put the
Googly eyes.
headlamp on there. We have a rear strobe light, a red blinking light. So we put a couple things on there. Now, does it ride good?
Yes.
But what happens every time before you leave? What do I have to do?
You have to check how tight this is, which it's always loose.
Okay.
It's
And again, I get it really tight, right?
Yeah, you get it really tight, and it is not tightened at all.
But it is tight when you leave, and then
Yeah,
you go.
It feels tight, but it's actually loose.
Then you go for a ride around the block, and by the time you come back, what happens?
It's loose again.
It's loose again. I know. And that becomes a safety hazard too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to continue on with this video in a couple seconds here. Is there anything else that you want to say about the bike?
It gets dirty easily.
It gets dirty easily?
If you look over here, after a few months of riding, that's what happened.
Well, we haven't had this for a few months. We've only had this for a few weeks.
Actually, about for half a month.
A half a month? How many days is that in a half a month?
A whole month's 4 weeks, so 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Oh, okay.
Around 2 weeks.
Good enough. All right, beautiful. All right, well, thank you for helping me with another one of my reviews. I appreciate it. You want to say bye?
Bye.
So I just wanted to go a little more into detail about what the problem is with this bike. And basically, if you can see here, this neck, where you tighten down the handlebar shaft, just keeps coming loose. And I'll show you what I mean. So right now it's a little loose, and you can see the whole wheel shaft, the shaft from the fork going up here all the way up to the neck. It's got a lot of play in it, which becomes unsafe. If it gets too loose, the steering wheel could disconnect from the fork and you're not going to be able to steer. So I watched a video from the manufacturer that shows you how to tighten that, and it didn't look like they did anything special. They just showed you a bunch of various tools you could use to tighten it down, and I used a channel locks and tightened it, super tightened it. And no matter how much I get it tight, my daughter will drive just around the block in our neighborhood, and by the time she comes back, it's loose again. So we're going to return this bike. Now, the only other thing I want to mention is that we bought this bike. It was delivered to us, and it was delivered fully assembled. So I don't know if it's possible that the person or people that put this together did something wrong, or there's a missing part, or what the deal is. But I'm a pretty handy guy, and I cannot figure out how to solve this issue. So like I said, we are going to return it. It's a Huffy Seastar, and we got it from a major retailer. And hopefully we're gonna buy another bike from the same retailer. We've usually had good luck with them, but this one here just didn't work out for us. Now, if this is some kind of a mix-up or mess-up from the person who put it together at the store, then I apologize to the Huffy Corporation. Other than that problem, the bike is it rides really nice, and it's perfect for my daughter. But yeah, I can't have her riding around on something that's coming loose like that. It's very unsafe. So hope that helps you out if you're getting one of these bikes. Just be cautious of that, tightening that neck down up there. I'm sure there's a technical name for it, but I just don't know what it is. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe. Thank you.